Hello YouTube, this is my first video in a while, but I thought go ahead and do a Lego haul since this is the first time in a very long time that I've actually bought a lot of Lego. But of course the holidays are over, and so now they have been putting stuff on clearance, and actually in my area this is the first year in several years that they have actually put a significant amount of things on clearance. And in addition, while I was out, of course, the new Lego Movie 2 sets are out, so I had to pick up a couple of those as well. But let's take a look here at what I got. Now, we'll start with Target, I guess. I was in there looking around. They had some interesting things for 50% off that were larger sets. And I almost bought them, but they were things that I wasn't overly interested in, and I really am looking at those minifigures coming out for the new Lego Movie, and that's going to take a significant part of my Lego budget. So I skipped the bigger sets, picked up 3 smaller ones instead, including this one, Lego Elves 41186. And if you look at the clearance tag, this is incorrect. It was not originally $59.99 and now $29.98. I don't know what the original price was. It was about $7 when I scanned it. Tip, at Target and at Walmart, both, if you have a smartphone, you can download their apps on your phone, and when you go in the store, you can scan things on your phone, and it should tell you what the in-store price is. And that saves you a lot of time. There are a few things that you still have to go to those machines for, but most things it will give you the price. And I was interested mostly in the horse from this set because I don't have a horse that color, obviously. But I think it'll be fun to put together, and then I might take it apart and use some of the other pieces for something else. But looked like fun. I also picked up a DC Justice League set. This is 76085 Battle of Atlantis, and I don't have this version of Aquaman, and that was something that interested me. I also don't have very many pieces that are this color, so I thought maybe it would be a good idea to pick up a few that I could use if I need them for some other projects. And then last set that I picked up there was this one, the Black Panther set. I don't have any Black Panther minifigures, and this one has 3. It also has this armored rhino, and I like some of these larger, unusual animals in Lego, so I thought that would be fun to have to add to my collection as well. But this one, this price sticker wasn't on it. I think I scanned it. It came up about 40 to 50% off, so it was a good enough deal for me. It wasn't very expensive. I had a few other DC and Marvel sets on clearance. Nothing that for me was overly interesting. I had certain things I was looking for, and they just didn't have at that time. But Target does have a few of the Lego Movie 2 sets in, including the one I was most excited about. I think this is the first time ever that Lego has released a new theme where the most popular set for me was one of the least expensive. This one here, Benny's Space Squad 70841. This reminds me of the sets that I had when I was a kid. I really like the classic space characters, and so I was really excited to pick that up. And at $9.99, that's something that fits easily in the budget. But I may go back for the one with the dinosaurs in it. Haven't decided on that yet. Now over to Walmart, and Walmart shockingly had some pretty good clearance as well. Walmart, though, was more tricky with the pricing. It was hard to identify what was on clearance and what the prices were. My Walmart was pretty picked over, and people had kind of taken things and then put them back on the shelf where they didn't belong, and nothing had tags on it. Again, got out my smartphone app, started scanning things, did find a couple of sets that were almost 50% off. They were elves sets, which normally I'm not overly excited about the elves theme, but I do really like dragons. So anytime I find a set with a dragon and it's reasonably priced, I think about getting it. And this one I liked, 41193. Also kind of thought this little house build was kind of fun too, but mostly picked it up for the dragon. And I wouldn't normally buy a set like this at full price just because the only part I really am interested in is this part right here. But at almost 50% off, I will generally pick it up. Also picked up This other one here, this one is 41187. Again, has a dragon in it. Also has a little baby dragon in it here, which you can see down here on the bottom. And another little interesting kind of house slash healing hospital build thing that I may or may not leave together. Just thought it has, the colors in it are interesting and not things I have very many of in my collection. So I think those will be some fun things to add in. And Walmart has quite a few Lego sets from the new Lego movie as well, but they do not have the space set. The only two that I've picked up from there right now were the poly bags. We have 30528 Mini Master Building Metal Beard, and then we have 30527 Lucy versus Alien Invader. I like the poly bags because I like the challenge of building them without opening the bag and then opening the bag to see how well I did. So I picked those up because I thought they might be fun to try that with, and they are from the new movie. I am hoping that they will make some of these kinds of things that are more built out of Duplo, but the Duplo set right now at $29.99, I'm not sure that I'm really going to get, but it does look pretty cute for a Duplo set. So I'm going to do one last shot to review and go over everything before I finish up. So there it is, my Lego haul. It'll be fun winter putting all these together. Some of them will probably be taken apart for mocks shortly after. But fun things to pick up nevertheless, and considering it cost less than $100 for all of this stuff together, actually I think it was closer to like $75 or so for all of it. This is a pretty good deal. And so thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.